Hello and Namaste. Today I want to take you to an exquisite Rama temple, the Hazara Rama Temple in Hampi. There is a short quiz for you based on the sculptures in this temple at the end of this video. Do watch till the end and share your responses in the comment section. The entire Ramayana is carved scene by scene on the outer walls of this temple. Imagine a comic book on Ramayana, not printed on paper but carved on hard rock. That is Hazara Rama Temple for you. It is believed that over 1,000 images of Lord Rama are carved on the walls of this temple. That's how it gets the name Hazara Rama, meaning 1,000 Ramas. Hampi is Kishkinda of Ramayana, the birthplace of Hanuman and the kingdom of Vali and Sugriva. The Kishkinda Kanda of Ramayana takes place here. As you can imagine, Ramayana springs to life in Hampi. You find Hanuman and Rama everywhere. It is home to many beautiful Rama temples. The Hazara Rama Temple stands out even among these exquisite monuments. It is a unique Rama temple, the likes of which you cannot find in any other place. It was a royal temple, the private temple of the Kings of Vijayanagara, and was attached to their palace. Although the palace is in ruins now, the temple still stands. Here is the view of one of the outer walls. Every incident of Ramayana is carved as a miniature sculpture and arranged in chronological order. They are arranged in 3 tiers. This is in keeping with the practice of circumambulating a temple thrice, known as pradakshina. During the first pradakshina or circumambulation, you look at the bottom row. During the second round, you look at the middle row. And during the third pradakshina, you see the top row. If you go around the temple thrice, you would have witnessed the entire Ramayana. Let us take a closer look at some of the story sequences. Here is the story of Sita and the golden deer. A Rakshasa called Maricha takes the form of a golden deer and appears before Sita. Sita is enamored by the magnificent animal. She asks Rama to capture and bring the deer to her. Here you can see Sita pointing the golden deer to Rama. They are seated in a thinnai, a seating area in front of their cottage, which you will see even today in old village houses. Rama's head is turned towards the deer. The deer is prancing in front of the cottage. Rama asks Lakshmana to guard Sita and goes after the deer. Here you can see the scene. Sita is seated in the entrance and she is waving to Rama. Lakshmana is standing guard and Rama is taking leave. It is a minimalistic sculpture, yet it captures the essence of the scene so well that you can understand what is happening without any accompanying textual description. That is the brilliance of these sculptures. The deer takes Rama deeper and deeper into the jungle. He tries his best to capture the deer, but the animal is too swift for him. Here you can see Rama trying to capture the deer. The deer is just out of his reach. He is trying to use his bow to reach for the deer. The positioning of Rama's hands and feet, the prancing deer with his head turned towards Rama, paint a perfect picture of the scene. There are no frivolous details here, just the right amount of information for the viewer to grasp the story. Rama decides to shoot the deer because he is unable to catch him. Just when the arrow pierces the deer, Maricha transforms back to his original form and shouts out to Lakshmana and Sita in Rama's voice, "Help me! Help me!" Here you can see Rama has shot his arrow and Maricha is in the process of transforming back to his Rakshasa form. Observe the half deer and half human form. You can also see the arrow that has pierced his waist. Sita is distraught and worried after hearing Rama's voice. She begs Lakshmana to go help him. So he goes in search of Rama and finds him as he is returning after killing Maricha. Rama is upset that Lakshmana has left Sita alone. Here you can see Lakshmana standing with folded hands in front of Rama, apparently asking for his forgiveness for leaving Sita alone. Meanwhile, Ravana comes to their cottage disguised as an ascetic. Here you can see that scene. Sita seems to be in the process of giving alms to him. Ravana kidnaps Sita in his flying chariot Pushpaka Vimanam. You can see this in the adjoining wall. Ravana has acquired his true form with his 10 heads and 10 arms clearly visible, and he is flying away on Pushpaka Vimanam with Sita. Sita cries out for help, and the brave vulture Jatayu comes to her rescue. He bravely fights with Ravana. That's the next scene that is depicted in the adjoining panel. You can see Ravana with sword in his hand stabbing Jatayu. The panels continue like this. If you observe closely, there is one key event missing from this sequence. In the popular version of Ramayana, Lakshmana draws a line around the cottage before leaving and instructs Sita not to cross the line. As long as she stays within the line, she will be safe, he says. This line is called Lakshmana Rekha, Lakshmana's line, and the commonly used phrase crossing the line is believed to have originated from this incident of Ramayana. You cannot find this scene depicted in Hazara Rama Temple. How could such an important scene be missing? That's because in the original Ramayana written by sage Valmiki, Lakshmana Rekha does not exist. Lakshmana does not draw a line before leaving in search of Rama. This incident was introduced in some later versions of Ramayana. You can also see some little known aspects of Ramayana depicted on the walls of this temple. Take for example the story of Rama killing Vali. Did you know that Sugriva was initially not convinced that Rama could defeat Vali? He tells Rama that Vali is very strong and cannot be defeated. He shows Rama a shala tree where Vali had shot an arrow with such power that it had bored through the thick trunk of the tree. Sugriva shows Rama the hole in the tree made by Vali's arrow. In response, Rama demonstrates his strength by shooting an arrow that penetrates the trunk of 7 shala trees. That scene is depicted here. You can see Hanuman holding up a stack of 7 trees and Rama pointing his arrow at them. In the adjoining panel, you can see Vali dying. His wife Tara is cradling his head in her lap. Both of them are pointing an accusing finger at Rama for using deception to kill Vali. Once again, notice how this tiny image with minimal details captures the very essence of the scene. To understand the brilliance of the artist who created this, let us compare these two images. Here is Sita pointing at the golden deer, and here are Tara and Vali pointing at Rama. By simply looking at the body language, you can figure out that they convey two completely different emotions. Sita expressing her desire for the deer, and Vali and Tara pointing an accusing finger at Rama. Even if you don't know the story, you can tell the difference. Just by a subtle change in the positioning of the hands, so much is conveyed. This is minimalism at its best. Here is the Sita Kalyanam. Rama is stringing Parashurama's bow, Sita is garlanding Rama. This is the story of Ahalya, who was cursed by her husband Rishi Gautama to become a rock. As soon as Rama's feet touches her, she is relieved of the curse. You can see her emerging from the rock here. This is Dasharatha doing the Putra Kameshti Yajna, a puja done for getting sons. This is him distributing the payasam which emerged from the yajna to his 3 wives. After experiencing the entire Ramayana in the outer walls, when you enter the temple, you will see these beautifully carved pillars in black granite in front of the sanctum. The compound wall of the temple has intricate carvings too. Just look at the detailing here. Here is a hunt in progress. Here are a group of dancers in various poses. Here is a procession of horses. Not a single figure is identical. All these carved in hard granite. Can you imagine the effort it must have taken? Hazara Rama Temple is also one of the most well-preserved monuments of Hampi. While the Islamic invaders destroyed and defaced most of the monuments of the city, they seem to have left this temple almost untouched. It is one of those unsolved mysteries of this ancient city. I like to think Maybe even hardened fanatics could not bring themselves to destroy a thing of such beauty. Now, as promised, here is a quiz for you. Can you guess the incidents from Ramayana that is depicted in the following sculptures? Share your answers in the comment section below. That's it from me. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and press the bell icon for reminders. Please share it with your friends and like-minded people. Until next time, Namaste.